Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Sheboygan Falls Gymnasium. I am Dan Wagner, along with Todd Grall. Todd, how are you?
How you doing? Good.
We are in the Sheboygan Falls Gymnasium in Sheboygan Falls, Wisconsin, looking forward to a girls basketball matchup in the EWC between the Valders Vikings and the Sheboygan Falls Falcons. So Valders comes in, Todd, 2-2 in the conference, is it?
Yep.
2-2 in the conference, and 3-5 overall. And coming off of 3 straight victories, they were victorious against Roncalli, and then victorious against Kiel in a very good, solid win, and then pulled out a nice victory the other night against who was it the other
Cedar
night?
Grove, Belgium.
Cedar Grove, yeah, non-conference play and a doubleheader. So what do we know about Sheboygan Falls, Todd?
Well, Sheboygan Falls, they're 3-4 overall, 0-3 in the conference. They've played a couple of common opponents. I'm kind of surprised they beat Plymouth 53-31, but then they lost to Kiel 49-39. So,
yeah, you look at some of those early matchups and you try to learn a story from the data. And, to me, I have somewhat of an idea as to how that goes. Sometimes it's unusual when teams play different styles. One team plays zone, one team plays man. We noticed against Cedar Grove, Belgium, they liked playing against zone and did not like playing against man. And I wonder, maybe other teams, I'm wondering if Sheboygan Falls plays a zone, what it looks like, because that potentially stumped other teams, because that outcome is unusual. Plymouth beat us by 20.
Right. And then Sheboygan Falls beats them by 20. So
yeah, weird. And Sheboygan Falls certainly has some skill, but also not established as, a leader in the conference by any means. Maybe they're working their way up there, but we're going to see once. I'm curious. This is kind of pick 'em for me. I don't really have a sense either way as to how this game is going to go. I feel like Valders is going to have to we talked in the last game, we're going to have to make some three-point shots from more than one player to be able to get people out of zones. If they struggle with that, they'll see that more often from other teams, because that'll be kind of the MO. Like, that's how you play Valders. So,
right. It looks like they've got a 6'2" sophomore scoring 15.7 a game.
Wow.
So she would be one to watch today. Addison, what is it, Schlui?
I think it's Schleiwe. They had parents' night tonight. It was Schleiwe. Sorry if you're listening, parents or Addison, if we're butchering that name.
Right.
Also, for Sheboygan Falls, Julia Beek is averaging 13.7 a game, and then Natalie Nikolai is averaging 7.6 points a game. So, you look at that, the rest are kind of, there's a handful. There's only 8 players with stats in the book for Sheboygan Falls. They're, like Valders, kind of down a little bit as far as numbers go. We had a shorter JV game tonight. It was only 12-minute half.
Right. Yeah. And since you brought it up, the Valders JVs are still undefeated, 8-0, and they won by a score of 41-24. So 41 points in, 24 minutes.
Yeah, very good. So, Valders' leading scorers are, kind of still consistent. Claire Zipper at 13.4, Caitlin Fisher at 9.1, Morgan Hickman 8.4, and Cassidy Tuchel at 7.4. So we're going to get you out to the starting lineups here pretty soon. What I'm looking to see here kind of early on, just learning how each team adjusts to each other. And, we're looking forward to a positive night in the Sheboygan Falls Gymnasium. So let's take you out to the national anthem.
Ideal to sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now, please stand if you are able, face the flag, and remove your hat for the singing of our national anthem by the Sheboygan Falls Jazz Show Choir, directed by Mr. Andrew Wojciechowski.
Thank you. And welcome to Arden Luker Court for this EWC matchup between the visiting Valders Vikings and our hometown Sheboygan Falls Falcons. First, the starting lineup for the Vikings. A 5'4" senior number 3, Cassidy Tushak. A 5'1" senior number 5, Morgan Grunmeyer. A 5'8" senior number 23, Caitlin Fisher. 5'5" senior number 24, Morgan Hickman. 5'10" senior number 31, Grace Neuenfeld. Head coach Eric Otto, assisted by Brittany Elson. Now make a little noise for the Falcons starting lineup. A 5'10" freshman number 21, Mackenzie Schrader. A 5'10" freshman number 32, Natalie Nikolai. A 6'2" sophomore number 5, Addison Schlewe. A 5'8" senior number 12, Ava Hodekar. And a 5'4" senior number 1, Julia Beck. Head coach Paul Howard's assistant by Stephanie Rick.
All right, Todd, we are ready for some basketball here. Let's look at the starting lineup for the Vikings. Still the same 5 seniors. We got Grace Neufeld, Morgan Brunmeyer, Morgan Hickman, Cassidy Tuschel, and Caitlin Fisher. All 5 seniors. So ready for some basketball here. So tip going to go to Hickman. Hickman's looking to push. Tuschel taking a look, 2-3 zone. And kick out to Fisher, deflected, turnover, and Sheboygan Falls is going to come the other way. We were kind of listening to the starting lineups there. We're going to have, almost a travel. Todd, we saw a 5'8", a 5'10", and a 6'2" for Sheboygan Falls. So some of that length, hopefully Zipper can counter that when it's her time to get in the game. So it's going to be tipped out of bounds, baseline inbound, Sheboygan Falls. Kind of a staple of the Sheboygan Falls Gymnasium. They don't start the scoreboard with zeros on the board. It's just blank.
Until somebody scores.
Until somebody scores, it's blank.
Wow.
So, a lot of schools kind of start with zeros. So. Nice little runner for Hickman, and she's going to get to the free throw line. Morgan Hickman starts most games like that, Todd. She's always aggressive, attacking the rim, and she kind of goes in for that runner, and the help comes over, and she's going to shoot a pair. Morgan Hickman with 34 free throws attempted on the year. Third on the team. First free throw up and good. So Vikes are going to strike first, taking the early lead, 1-0. Second free throw up and good. Good job, Morgan. And now Valders going to pick up. Going to pay attention. We saw against Cedar Grove. Now we're going to get a turnover, and we got to look for early offense. Nice little, kick it out, swing it. Hickman not looking to shoot that. Sheboygan Falls in 2-3. Okay, now we're going to find out how Valders is going to attack this. They're looking for an overload and baseline. Caitlin Fisher kind of run that baseline that time. Little runner around, and Hickman no good.
A little too strong. Yeah. The 6'2" girl came over and cut off that baseline.
Yeah, she altered the decision a little. So now, nice little footwork and finish. That was nice footwork by the sophomore to get the first 2 points. Athletic 6'2" girl. And little runner block. Cassidy Tuschel's runner block. Sheboygan Falls headed the other way. We're going to have a foul on Tuschel.
First personal foul, check shot. first team foul.
So Sheboygan Falls inbound, Valders still in man, and we get a good look at what Sheboygan Falls is going to look to do. They're looking for a high post touch. Caitlin Fisher content to play back on Podakar. Tough, difficult names, nice top down. So yeah, there was a little strategy thing there. Caitlin Fisher was way off of number 12, Ava Podakar, and she just cut to the hoop and scored. You see that sometimes, Todd. I mean, it's early on, so I'm not sure that's consistently going to happen, but every once in a while, coaches get ideas to just not guard people. And I've always had a struggle with that to some degree because these are varsity kids. Oh, that's going to be a travel. So Tuchel's going to turn it over. We're going to have Claire Zipper entering the game and Megan Holcomer coming in for the Vikes.
We drove that lane a couple times, but we drove it very tentatively. I mean, we went in there kind of not knowing what we were going to do and then held out the ball for them just to take it away.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're still figuring it out. A lot of these players are unfamiliar, at least to the Valders kids. Throws it up. Nice defense, Vikes. It's going to be Sheboygan Falls ball, though. Nice defense. So now Claire Zipper in the game. Claire, the Valders' leading scorer, coming off of a 26-point game on Saturday against Cedar Grove. A lot of length. Hopefully she can match up with Schlewe. And there we go, Morgan Hickman with the steal. We're going the other way. And Hickman up. That's going to be a foul. Some more free throws. Nice job, Morgan Hickman. Morgan is just so swift. She has her hands on everything. Taking a look at the stats for Valders, Morgan Hickman has free throw attempts. She has 2-point makes. She has steals. She has assists. We see her in there for jump balls. She just has a great nose for the ball and just kind of knows when to strike. Quality play for Valders senior this year so far.
Looking for her second free throw here and fourth point, hopefully to tie it up. And she does.
Free throw up and good. All right. So now Valders pressuring. I like that they're pressuring because, except for that, so far we've been able to get it over the top easy. But, Valders is going to be tested so now they're not guarding her, and she gets a wide open three. I just don't like that strategy, Todd. We'll see, if it kind of pays off, but I've seen too many times where you assume somebody isn't a good shooter, and then if you leave them wide open, they become a good shooter. Little skip from Hickman, kind of a broken play, and Fisher's going to shoot a rhythm three, no good. Rebound, guess who?
Wow.
Morgan Hickman, just right spot, right time. Just knows how to play. So now Sheboygan Falls having no problems with this pressure. And another steal. Hickman just pulls it out of there, no problem. Kicks it out, smart. Now watch that trap. Got to rip out of that. It's going to be a jump ball. So good job. But Valders, thanks to Hickman, early lead here, 6-4, 14:39 to go. Sheboygan Falls content to just go right over the top because Valders is playing belly to belly. Now so that's definitely how they chose to break this. And it's going to be Sheboygan Falls ball. It's simple, really. If you just work the defender up and then you lob it over like rainbow pass, it should be actually easy. But how many teams don't know how to do that?
Right. You've got the press broken, and a lot of times it's the layup.
Yeah, it's so simple, but how many times just
nice
Schlewe, nice entry. You can really see where Schlewe is comfortable around the rim. Athletic body, tall frame, and tied up now, 6-6. So over the corner, Brunmeyer, quick three, no good. Zipper in there with senior. We're going to have another jump ball. It's going to stay with Valders. So Tuchel going to return for the Vikes. Lobs it in to Zipper. And Holcomer back out to Fisher. Thinks about it, looking to the post. Zipper's looking for it, but still 3-2 defense here for the Falcons. Falcons looking, Valders skipping, and that's going to be a foul. And Megan Holcomer is going to shoot a pair. A lot of fouls for Falcons here early on. Good spacing there for Valders on that play, Todd. We had a high post look and we had a skip look, and then I believe we had somebody headed over to the corner. So, way to be patient on that.
Yeah, Megan Holcomer just snuck behind the defense a little bit. They found her.
So free throw up for Hokumer and right through the rim. Valders will take the lead 7-6. Hickman will get a break. Wagner will enter. Teams are learning each other right now, Todd. So second free throw, no good for Hokumer. And Sheboygan Falls will bring it up, and we're going to have a turnover. Got kind of stuck on her knee a little bit. Referees are going to talk about something. It looks like we have a book error. Curious to see what it is. We've got the scorekeeper brought to the attention of the scorekeeper got the attention of the officials. Officials are going to talk about it, and it appears as though we have a number discrepancy here. So if somebody enters the game with a number and they're not in the book, then it's going to be a technical foul. So it looks like Sheboygan Falls is going to be assessed a technical foul for having a player enter the game that was not in the book correctly. So kind of slow going here, but it looks like we're going to have free throws. Caitlin Fisher appears to be headed towards the free throw line. Valders looking to see who's going to shoot him. Caitlin Fisher, no verdict, and she's going to choose to take him. She's kind of looking back at Coach Otto to say who was taking them, unless I missed that. So Fisher's going to get a pair. First free throw up and good. Todd, we talked about Valders making a lot of free throws, and I hate to say that because we also had kind of a jinx situation topic last time, but that's a big part of the game. Free throws are a big part. Early on in this game, Valders already has like 7 made free throws, don't we?
We do, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 made free throws.
Free throws are a big part. I mean, in football, you talk about all 3 phases. In basketball, the free throw line is an important factor in the game. I mean, you can have between 8 and 15 points per game on free throws, and Valders converting in the last
7 out of 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, we take that all day, that percentage.
Yeah, I mean, and we wonder, like, what goes into that? Is it them getting their legs under them, or are they not lifting weights anymore on, the day before a game? But either way, we're making more free throws, so whatever it is, it's working. So now skip from Fisher over to Wagner. Wagner down to Hokumer. Nice little offense there, but the 6'2" just won out. So
and
now
she brings the ball up.
Yeah, Addison brings it up. She's very athletic. Very, very athletic. And just throws it up to her. She gets it, but we need to have Zipper in the game against that, Todd. We're giving up a decent amount of height.
Right.
And Claire's pretty athletic overall. I mean, for a 6-foot girl, I'd say she can totally hang with Addison. So right over the top.
Nice
and
little jump shot.
It really is. I mean, that was a dribble hop, get over the top, and that was nice. So now quick shot for the Vikes in the corner. Tuchel missed the 3, and Sheboygan Falls pushing, looking to take the lead. Valders up 9-8, and there. Now she wants that ball in the post. Nice little kick, and good box out Neufeld. But Natalie Nikolai is going to put the shot in, and now Sheboygan Falls is going to take a 1-point lead. Good jump to the catch. Out to Wagner. Nice shot, nice and high, and falls through.
Nice kick.
Good job by Grace Neufeld. Last possession, she was boxing out, and then that time she jumped to the catch, felt the double, kicked out, and her teammate helped her out by putting in the 3. So now what are we going to have? Nice little block shot. Yeah, Neufeld on the block. I was thinking this last couple games, Todd. I feel like Grace Neufeld has made some pretty good progress this year.
She has.
We talked early in the first few games. We're already 8 games in now. We talked about how many shots she had on the rim. Oh, that's going to be a jump ball. Good defense, Valders.
Yes.
We talked about how many. I would have gone jump instead of travel there, but
Morgan Hickman got her tied up from behind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's positive because then, I don't know. So anyway, we're going to kind of stay on the Neufeld topic. And we talked about how many opportunities she had early on. They were kind of missing. How she wasn't jumping to the catch.
Nice.
And there that was right there. But we're seeing some of those corrections right now, Todd. We're seeing her make a difference. Another loose ball steal by Hickman. Holcomer is pushing down, and kind of Hickman. Well, I don't like that. You can't travel when you don't possess the ball, unless she took it to the floor. She might have taken it to the floor, Todd.
Yep. I think it's the reverse psychology thing for the free throws. That's what's making Valders make them.
It could be, but
it's the reverse.
I hate to not give them credit for working hard or making good decisions with weights or stretching. Sometimes stretching can help you be a better shooter. There's so many muscles that go into to that, and if your muscles are tight because you lifted or because you didn't stretch, that'll a lot of times have you be off. We've seen air balls. That one game we had like multiple air balls from the free throw line and the 3-point line, and that's pretty much you can't be more clear than that. That's your evidence. So,
right.
We're gonna get back out of this here.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. We're trying to avoid getting into the copyright protection, so on those timeouts, we're going to just have to go to kind of dead music with no words. So now Valders in a zone, and number one's going to get it up, no good. Nice rebound, Addison, and she's going to bounce it off her foot, and what do we got?
What?
Referee asked, he didn't have a good look at it, he asked for help, and his partner helped him out. That's good, that's what you want to see. Those are tough to see. That one we had earlier in the year, Todd, it was like the second game of the year, and I swear it was off of the other team. And I rewound and looked, and it was clearly off of us. So Natalie Nikolai puts in the three-pointer, and Sheboygan Falls, nice little jump to the catch, and Hickman runner, no good.
That's rebound, like the second one that was halfway down.
Yeah. And now Sheboygan Falls is going to push, but Valders in 2-3. And now we got a box out. Good job, Neufeld. Good job, Neufeld on the box out. Okay, that kept Schleway from getting that rebound, allowed your teammate Holcomer to get it. Holcomer is going to get close to all the way. Wagner, top of the key, going to skip over to Tuchel. Tuchel, little runner, and no good. Of all the girls, Tuchel's probably the best at that runner.
Hickman's pretty good at it, too.
Yeah, from shorter distance. So now Tuchel's going to pick up her second foul.
Yep.
And a little bit of foul trouble lately for Cassidy Tuchel. She fouled out last game. She's like averaging 3.8 fouls a game here. So she'll probably take a rest for a little while. We'll see if Coach Otto comes back to her. So now Sheboygan Falls inbounds. Going to skip it over. And nice hands on the ball. Good deflection for Hickman. Now, I don't see Falls being real comfortable right now. They really want to get the ball to the high post. And nice ball movement, and we're going to have a couple free throws. So it looks like Sheboygan Falls' game plan is to get Schleway in the high post, right? So either bounce it to her or throw it up high where only she can get it. And then she turns and faces. If nobody's on her, she's going to take that or drive. And then if she can catch one of the elbows, she's just going to throw it right to the elbows for an open three.
Right.
So that time we kind of went high post, elbow, and then found an open player down low and got fouled. So first free throw up and good for Kelly Muehlbauer. Second free throw up, bounces around, no good. Rebound Fisher. So now Valders will push down two here. Wagner in the corner. Nice pass to Neufeld, and we got an assist and a bucket, Neufeld.
That was all because she came to the ball.
Yeah,
defender came from behind, and then she
I love that.
Finished. Yep.
It's such a simple adjustment, Todd, and it's very effective. It's very effective, those little adjustments. And we got to remember, too, I mean, I don't know how much. I don't think we're going to have a turnover, and Valders is going to get it back. We talked about Claire Zipper not having a lot of varsity experience coming into this year, playing a lot of JV last year. Grace Neufeld, some experience last year, but not a ton. This year, it's been very consistent that Grace Neufeld's been in the game. So, sometimes it takes a little time to get comfortable with, the speed of the game and all the things you need. You got a lot going on. So, Neufeld, nice job last few games. So, Schleiwe denying Zipper in the post. Zipper's got to maintain a two-hand target. Got to keep a two-hand target. Now you're going to have to fake it to make it. And what do we got? We got a foul. Probably Wagner, I'm thinking.
Caitlin Fisher.
Oh, no, Fisher. Okay. So, yeah, if you're Wagner on that one, you got a 6'2" on you. You're giving up literally 8 inches of height. You're going to have to fake that to make that and be very quick with your ball motions. So now throws it up. Yeah.
And over the top is going to be very difficult.
It's not happening. Pretty deep three. No good. Rebound Hickman. Nobody boxes out. And now Zipper to Wagner. And we're going up, and Wagner is going to now come to it. You got to fake it to make it. Keep that ball moving. Good spacing. I like the angles. Yeah, there you go. Nice fast pass. Right down low. Nice job.
Nice pass. Good finish, Claire.
Good offense for Valders. They gave each other good angles, and they were breaking that pressure without any problems. Yeah, good coaching, I guess, for Falls. And it's going to be an offensive rebound number 10. No good. Schleiwe gets in there, and she's going to get an and one. We didn't box out well enough on the weak side. We saw that a couple possessions ago where Neufeld boxed out Schleiwe about 8 feet deep, and Hokemer got the rebound. So a lot of times you don't see that in the stat book, but now in this case, we did not box out Schleiwe, and she makes us pay. When you have a dominant player like that, and I say dominant in that, I realize she's only a sophomore, but she's a physically imposing player.
Right.
And she's, the highest rebounder on the team, highest point scorer on the team. You have got to know where she is at all times if you're Valders.
She looks very athletic.
Yes, little runner for
another one halfway
Hickman,
down.
Yeah, halfway down. Interesting thought. I'm wondering if they're going to call it. When you do that runner, if you're not allowed to land and that defender turns their back to you, that actually could be a foul on the landing because you're protected till you land as a shooter. We've been close to that a couple times.
Yep.
I'm curious to see if we see that. So now, nice defense, good footwork by Schleiwe, and we're going to get a little mid-range. No good. Yeah, good job, Zipper. I didn't see her to clear out too much there, but Zipper had inside position on Schleiwe, and first personal foul for Schleiwe. So Sheboygan Falls up 1 here. Pretty clean game overall. 4 and 5 fouls. We had a lot of free throws early on shooting fouls, but I kind of said I was vanilla and just not sure on this one. Nice little kick out. Post entry inside out. I see players trusting each other on that. The posts are trusted when they do good things, and the wings are trusted to shoot if they make them. And so far, Valders being patient. We're going to have a nice three-point attempt by Fisher. No good. Rebound.
There, smart.
Nikolai,
Smart.
we got a
There you
steal
go.
by Fisher. What? She snuck in there, right over the top.
Snuck in there, just read that little outlet pass. And
so we have to change our defensive strategy right now on this press. We're going full front, and we need to just go half front or play behind token pressure. So three-pointer up. Nice box out by Zipper. That was textbook rebound right there by
Fisher,
Zipper. She bumped.
There you go.
And then, there we go. Now swing it over. Fisher, good angles. Little mid-range maybe. Nice little interior pass. Bucket. Great offense by Valders. Great unselfish play. And we're gonna have it's too easy for the Falls right now.
They're getting it into the 6'2" girl, and she can just turn and outlet it to wherever.
We did that one game, Todd, where we allowed them to get it in, and then we just kind of showed token pressure and made them turn. Right now the front thing isn't doing any good. There it goes, steal Fisher. Fisher's gonna go down.
Bounce
She's got the bounce
it.
if she wants it. One more back, maybe no. And we're going baseline Valders. Good steal, and I like that they had the lanes filled there. We had that opposite, and if Hickman would have controlled that pass, she might have even had the one more back to Fisher.
I think if we'd have stayed a little wider, she came to the middle, and that brought that defender over.
Yeah,
that just,
potentially. They were kind of close together.
Clogged that up. Spacing
Hickman
wasn't
thinking
there.
about the three. Kick it out to
Nice
Fisher.
kick.
Let's hit that one now, Caitlin. No good. Good box out by. Okay, we're gonna have a foul. Same thing the other way. Good foul or good position on Natalie Nikolai, and that's gonna be. Is that the first or second?
First on
personal.
Claire. Claire's the
Okay.
first.
So is Cassidy the only one with two right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Cassidy's got two. Audrey's
So-
got one. Caitlin's got one, and Claire.
Good little
has got
run
one.
for Zipper. Valders up 3. Zipper, nice job. Now
See, there's
again,
that-
we've seen
running
that
start.
the whole half. We've seen that be completely freely inbounded.
Right.
At this point, we're only giving up an easy look the other way. If we continue in that, we're just allowing a running start on the offense. So 3-point attempt up, 21 Mackenzie Schrader, no good. Rebound, Hokemer. And Hokemer is looking to push. Let's see if they get set up in their offense. Yeah, they're still 3-2. Sheboygan Falls in 3-2. Caitlin, it's comfortable for Valders right now. They're not really playing passing lanes hard, and they're not really coming up. So Valders is pretty comfortable offensively, Todd.
We can get to that lane anytime we want. Looks like they're just not falling.
Nice little footwork. Oh, nice shot. Kenzie Schrader kind of slides around, gets a bucket, and makes it a 1-point game. Now Hokemer over in the corner. Back up to Hickman. Looking to drive, dump it off, get it out of there. You got a crowd. Good job, Grace. And it was tipped. It was tipped. You don't have to. No, you can. You can. If it's tipped, you can do it. It was just kind of dangerous. If you let it go, they can go get it. And if you
Fumble it.
if you fumble it and you give it back to them. So nice skip. Fisher along 2. God, no, that was halfway down. And Hokemer's offensive rebound, no good. Fisher looks to steal. And now Sheboygan Falls got numbers right now. They got to have a kick out, swing, and it's going to be a 3-pointer up top. Mackenzie Schrader, no good. Valders, decent job boxing out on that again. Now Fisher, yeah, there's just not a lot of ball pressure on Valders right now. That's good for us because, we're able to kind of look, catch, look, and then find our opportunities to attack. We're going to have deflection. It's going to stay Vikings baseline out of bounds. Roger Wagner going to return for the Vikes. Brunmeyer will take a seat and inbounds play. Let's see what Diamond looks like. It's zone, so they're going to stay in their 3-2. So any man inbounds play usually doesn't work. But Grace Neufeld, don't get a foul. Good job, Fisher laying off. She knew she was behind. Okay, now rebound, box out, Wagner. Got a box out, got a box. We cannot stand. We got lucky on that one, Todd. But Schleiwe was right there, and she's got 8 inches on you. You got to box that kid out. Every time that shot goes up, she's got to have a red jersey in her stomach. Nice little top-down action. Neufeld, high release, no good. Inside position, Hokemer. Hustle, scramble for it, and maybe a foul. Yeah, we got a foul. Good hustle, falls, 23. Kelly Muehlbauer, 5'7" senior. He's going to get fouled, and we're shooting a 1-on-1. So that'll be Caitlin Fisher's. No, that was Neufeld. So Zipper will return. Neufeld with 2 fouls. An offensive rebound is an offensive rebound is an offensive rebound, right? Regardless of whether there's 4 minutes left in the first half or we're at the end of the game. So you got to try to value every possession. Number 5 for Sheboygan Falls has to get boxed out by 1 or 2 players every single time a shot goes up if I'm coaching the Vikes right now. So first free throw up and good for 21 Mackenzie Schroeder, 5'10" freshman. Decent amount of young players on Sheboygan Falls team. They're, in a way, competent enough to play varsity. Also, they're kind of similar to Valders in that they're struggling for numbers.
Right. Yeah.
So you get
no rim
on that one. Yeah. So you see that's one of the positives if you're the player. Hey, I get to play varsity as a freshman, but it's a little bit of an uphill battle too. You're used to doing well in 8th grade, and you got to play varsity, and you're like, oh boy, this is hard.
Both those freshmen are 5'10".
Right, and then that along with Schwally.
Right.
Or Schleiwe, yeah.
Yeah.
So now Tuchel,
That's
I don't like that
no.
one. I mean, Schleiwe was
Nothing
right there waiting for it. So Tuchel just kind of trucks that one away, and Tuchel playing with 2 fouls. And Claire's got to be careful now. Nice job. Good footwork, good kick. Wagner recovers. Now Valders back to man. And, nice job, Hickman, not quite reaching.
Boy, they got time to eye those.
Yeah, good rebound, Holcomer. Good box out position. Now Holcomer's pushing. She's going to try to get the angle on second foul. Second foul on Schleiwe. That was another example, Todd. Schleiwe is wondering why that's a foul. She barely touched her, barely hit her. But the head and torso of Holcomer got past the defender, and the defender switched to illegal. And that official deemed her contact as, illegal. And now she's going to sit the bench. That's huge for Vikes. So now if Schleiwe stays on the bench for the next 3 minutes, great opportunity for Valders to find something in the interior. So now inbounds, Wagner into Hickman. And swings it over to Tuchel. 3-point shot up and good.
Nice.
Assist Hickman and 3-point basket made by Cassidy Tuchel. So now 3-point lead for the Vikes. Little scurry for the ball. Now you wonder, Schleiwe was not out the whole game. Did you notice that?
Right.
So now where are they going to go? They're not going high post to Schleiwe anymore. And, nice aggressive move by 12. No good. Nobody boxed her out. Good rebound by Claire.
Claire.
Yep. And nice job. Over the top, no good.
Keep fighting.
And kick out to Tuchel, make it 2 in a row. Why not? Yes!
Bingo, yes.
Great run. Boy, if
Just
you're
like what you asked for.
Yes, I mean, if you're Sheboygan Falls coach, you're like, how does that happen? What does Schleiwe being out have anything to do with them making those 2 threes?
It's going to be a foul on Cassidy.
Fall on Cass. Yeah, she's got to. She's annoyed with herself, but she's kind of. She's falling, So I don't know what to say on that. I mean, if you're gonna hit them from behind, it's going to be a foul. So Tuchel will take a rest. That's too bad. It hits 2 in a row, and we won't know if she'll make that third one. But little run here now. Now it's going to be 30-second timeout by the Falcons, and we're going to get you to a break here. Come on. Next day's function, high-class luncheon. Food is served, and you're still cold munching.
Wow, keep it going. We're back.
They're playing bust a move on that time out there.
Yeah, Nikolai with the second.
All right, we're back. We're trying to do a little multitasking here. I think I left that song on a little too long.
Nikolai's
nice little post entry, free and
get there.
A lot easier getting the ball in the post. And now, we pay attention. Bust out here. Maybe a foul. Good answer for Sheboygan Falls. Way to push. Valders kind of fell asleep a little bit there. So now Hickman looking to push. Now Sheboygan Falls and man. Oh no, they're in 2-3 still. Where is it, man? No, I see man. So now Valders and man. We're looking to Claire in the post here. Get the ball side top side, probably over to Fisher and get it in the post. And there we go, and nice little job. Nice job, and we're going to get a bucket.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Valders' offense. Coach Otto, pretty much for all of his years in Valders, it's been post right, post left. So had Glazer, Hummel, 2 Hummels along the way, and now Zipper. So, and a lot of steps. Nice block shot, Claire Zipper. And it's going to be Sheboygan Falls ball. So 5-point lead for the Vikes. We can still close this half strong, Todd.
Nikolai, she's a good-looking freshman for Sheboygan Falls.
Yeah,
she's
aggressive,
she's got
and strong. Points. And that could be a foul too. And she's going to put it in. Kenzie Schrader puts it in.
Yep. She's got 5.
5'10" freshman, and Holcomb are battling. Now let's swing it around. They're looking in the post again. It's kind of halfway covered up, and that was a little too much. And now it's going to be foul on Holcomer, and we're going to give up free throws. So that time, sometimes it's there, and other times it's not. If it's not there, you want to live to swing it around. It's kind of a long day for the guards if you can't do anything other than throw it to the post. And then you kind of want that kick out if it's triple team down there. We'll see if Falls is double or tripling Claire. So first free throw, no good. And rebound, Hickman. Minute to go, 1 minute mark in the first half. Hickman going to push, and we're going to have a blocking foul, 6-team foul for Sheboygan Falls. Sideline inbounds, Valders. Yeah, I was trying to rap, bust, move there, Todd. Way back when, I don't know, probably 8 years ago or something, when my other daughters were in school, had a lot of windshield time, and one day I just learned bust and move, all the words, and I could rap the whole song. I kind of forgot a lot of it now, but it's kind of the silly things dads do.
Well, sometime for halftime entertainment. There we go.
Nice entry pass from Wagner into Zipper. And again, like the last 5 possessions, we've known nothing but post entry to the right block for one player. So, good looks.
Yeah, I mean, they're.
But now, what are we looking for here? They're still man. Now we got 35 seconds. Little runner, could have been a foul. I saw a hand on the hip. And 32 gets it out of there. Don't foul. You got double bonus next foul for the Vikes. Sheboygan Falls looking to push. She's going to stop and shoot it. That looks good, Todd. Mackenzie Schrader, 5'10" freshman. Now we're down to 13 seconds, and it's a tie ball game. So now again, Valders just kind of catching, and they will not do anything but throw it to that post.
First person on Schrader. 17, shooting 2 for the Vikings, and 32 Claire Zipper.
First free throw up and good for Zipper.
Her rotation, it is so nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, she's got good finger pad control, and ball rotates nice. So rebound, Fisher gets it up, and that was really close.
That is, I think, the 3rd or 4th that we're halfway down. Wow.
Yeah. So, all right, we got a 1-point lead for the Vikes here. We are going to go off to halftime. I don't see any halftime entertainment. We're going to take you to break, and we'll be back on the other side here.
I think we may be dealing with a vampire.
Sometimes the world doesn't need enough healing. Sometimes it needs. There's a monster.
Here I come, you can't hide.
Nice job, Sheboygan Falls dance team. Get them 50-50 tickets out. The winning ticket number tonight will be an orange ticket. 048123. Orange ticket 048123.
So I don't know, Alyssa, why don't you just slide kind of close here. So hey, we got a guest here, former Valders Vikings high school basketball player Alyssa Wagner, my oldest daughter, coming in here. This is a special gym for you to some degree. Alyssa, we had some memories in this gym. What do you think about when you entered back into this gym here about an hour ago?
I was actually just thinking about all the different kinds of memories I have in this gym. As a sophomore,
Come in here. Yeah.
As a sophomore, played here. I just remember a very choppy game with a lot of fouls being called. Another year we came and I had a teammate make a half-court shot to go into halftime.
Yeah.
And then came back to watch my sisters, and they won the conference championship here, and that was the 4th in a row. So just a lot of really neat memories.
And
here.
that was on a last-second shot too.
Yes, it was.
That was on Kendra Hummel.
Yep.
You remember? I don't know if you were here, Todd, but Kendra Hummel. That was when Emma and Kendra were seniors. They won the 4th conference championship in a row, and it was pretty much Sheboygan Falls, Kiel, and Valders over those years. And it kind of became Sheboygan Falls Valders. And overtime, it comes down. Kendra pulls up from like right side elbow and hits a game winner at the buzzer in overtime. So yeah, hey, good recall there, Alyssa. Well, one of the reasons I wanted to bring you in here. Well, first of all, what are you up to these days? You're done with school now. I think I have a special event to go watch you graduate here on Saturday.
Yeah.
So you went to Concordia University.
Yep.
And
I've been there for the last 4.5 years, and finished up my master's program in occupational therapy. And so that's a nice thing to check off the to-do list of life.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking for jobs.
I don't know that everybody has masters in occupational therapy on their to-do list. Oh, we got a little something going on here.
We got the photo bombers in the back.
We had a couple of squirmers back there. So anyway, yeah, that's Todd Grall's daughter, and then our weekly fan, Anna Olson. So, well, one of the reasons I wanted you here, what I was starting to allude to earlier, is when you played against Sheboygan Falls in your years, kind of junior and senior year, they had a ton of length, right? Lissa Sommerfeld, Allison D'Antone, Emma Wallert, Maya Dern. There was a ton of length, and they played a heavy, high pressuring zone. And coming into tonight, Sheboygan Falls with Schleiwe, they have a lot of length as well, and it changes things. It like changes everything. We saw a deflection there where Audrey thought she was going to throw the ball in the post, and Schleiwe said, "No thanks, I'll steal that from you." How do you remember length affecting the way you had to play?
It makes you think twice about everything, because there are hands there that normally they don't reach that far. So you have things that you go into the game keeping in your brain are thinking about pass fakes or ball fakes, try and get those players to move, and then you have the lane that you want to pass it in. Only
for a little while, though.
Right. It
right?
all happens so fast.
You got to get them to move their hand and then throw it before they can move it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fragile. But and then Connor. Todd, when Connor had to play against length too. Fortunately, Connor was 5'10", but sometimes we'd play against kids that had some length, and you just really had to up your game when it came to the details of what you were doing out there.
Right.
So I'm noticing Sheboygan Falls is not really extending their zone at all. They're pretty much sitting and waiting for Valders to come to them. Mm-hmm. I think they could probably cause more harm if they came up and pressured Valders a little more.
Make Valders very uncomfortable. It would.
Yeah, they're kind of sitting and waiting for the offense to come to them. To some degree, I've seen that where, all right, hey, the more you extend, the more you stretch your defenders out, and there's more gaps. But if you're comfortable offensively and you can really study and look at it, it's just, you feel a little less rattled.
Who was the guard that went to Whitewater?
Becky Rader.
Becky Rader, yeah.
Yeah, those were our years where we were kind of trying to break through and find our way to the top of the conference, and Becky Rader, Alyssa Sommerfeld. There was another one. There was a really good volleyball player, Van Ingen, that was on one of those teams that was tough when Connor played. And I think it was Rader and Van Ingen in this gym. So
yes.
I think we might have a different announcer now. There used to always
he would be
that
Becky,
one announcer that would be Rebecca Elizabeth Rader. We remember scouting and being like, really? This guy is really into it. Yeah. So, well, hey, a lot of memories over the years. I appreciate you coming over and saying hi. I mean, congratulations on, a hard working college career, and congratulations on your graduation coming up here on Saturday, and thanks for coming out here and supporting Valders basketball. So good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
So Todd, what do we have for stats here? What do we got for
Sheboygan Falls? We've got really three ladies leading them. The Addison Schlewy, she's got 9. Mackenzie Schrader, the freshman, she's got 7, and then Natalie Nikolai, she's got 8, the other freshman. And then leading Valders is Claire Zipper off the bench with 7. Morgan Hickman has 6, and then Cassidy Tuchel hitting those 2 threes. She's got 6.
Yeah. So, I mean, you come out, Tuchel with 3 fouls. I think Neufeld with 2. And then Zipper still only has 1, or does she have 2?
Zipper's just got 1.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So we're going to get you back out to game action here. We're getting going pretty soon. We'll get you reversed. And we're going to get going here. So now, one of the things, we'll see what Valders starting off in man. We'll see what kind of adjustments. It's one of the things I always love doing is paying attention. There's a set play right out of timeout, and Hickman's gonna pick her pocket, get it ahead to Zipper, and we got a bucket.
So, dribbling with her head up and finds that person wide open.
So Valders now is coming out, starting their main 4, Les Tuchel, and adding Zipper in. Nice little jump shot. That reminds me of Emma Wollert, Todd. Emma Wollert was so tough in the middle, and she could just elevate over the top of whoever was in there and make that shot. I think she had like 28 points against Valders in that regional final. Tough angle. Well, good view of that, Caitlin. If you're watching, there was way too many hands too close to that ball flight or the flight path. Nice rebound. Hickman blocked by Schlewey, and Valders going to get it back. Now let's give good angles here. Angles matter. And nice little post entry, get up top, and no good. Zipper, it's going to go down. Sheboygan Falls ball.
Sheboygan Falls with a chance to take the lead here.
So now, the same play they ran out of the half, they just ran again to the opposite side. They like that high post touch, Todd. There's a lot of emphasis to get that ball to the high post for Sheboygan Falls. It does. It really is the best or highest quantity of good passing angles comes from right there at that point. So nice little rhythm jumper. Nikolai, a freshman as well. Boy, Todd, did we even play it? I mean, we coached the freshmen for all those years. I don't remember playing falls.
I just said that to Amy Olson before the game. I said, I don't ever remember playing falls.
So post entry to Zipper.
That was blocked partially.
So now, Hickman attacking. Nice little top screen for Schlewey. And they still look to get the ball to that high post. See her right there. Potiker is right in the middle looking for all those passing angles. Steal by Brunmeyer. Now get out of there. Here you go, Wolf. Good job. Now we get a good look here. We're going to have a little runner. No, we're going to kick to Fisher. Fisher ball is up and no good. Rebound, Schlewey.
Just cannot buy one.
So now Sheboygan Falls looking to push. Nice job. Travel. We got to travel. Good defense, Neufeld. Nice half for Neufeld. I like to see that she came out and she's kind of starting the second half. She's been putting together multiple halves here. I would personally, Todd, I would like to see us do something other than throw the ball in the post. if all you ever know how to do is throw a ball to the post, you're kind of missing some of the elements of the game. Inside out, there we go. Now let's get that. I mean, the inside out is cool.
Possession Falcons.
It's kind of tricky to like get into the game if all you ever do is catch and throw to the post.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I get that it's working. It's such a balance. It's such a balance. I mean, even Giannis doesn't shoot every possession, right? I mean, there's a balance, but then there's a time where you do go there. Schleiwe, athletic, good job. Zipper sticking with her. Oh, I was recording the crowd there for a little while. Nice defense, Valders.
Nice
and rebound Zipper. So Schleiwe was pushing it a little too much. Now Wagner's going to push the break and kick it back out to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer to Neufeld, dribble to space. Wagner over to Brunmeyer, rhythm shot, up and good.
Got it.
So I kind of mentioned it, and now you've got a couple outside shots. Guards feel like they're into it now. Now maybe go back to the post next time. I just hate to see, post left, post right for the entire half. It's like there's 5 players out there. So, all right, now good. Come on, Claire. Nice. Oh. Good move by Schleiwe. Good defense by Claire. Those are the fouls you want to see Claire have, not the cheap ones. So that was a normal. I thought Claire did a nice job on that overall. So Valders 2-point lead, 14-15 left. Over the top to Schleiwe, and let's see what they're going to do. She's going to attack, get to a spot, no good, and kick it out. Little ball fake, back up to Schleiwe, thinking about the 3. Schleiwe's being aggressive right now. I see aggression from her. She's being very assertive in her actions. So now Holcomer over to Hickman. Hickman's gonna kind of dribble around, get it to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer back to Hickman, and Holcomer's up top. So Holcomer to the corner. Audrey Wagner with a nice quick shot, no good. And rebound falls. What are we gonna have? Oh, okay. And now we gotta get back. Schleiwe being very aggressive. We got to try to, I don't know, do we deny that top pass? Or what do we do there?
I mean, she's kind of dictating everything. Yeah.
If Schleiwe catches the ball on the top, she's deciding everything.
Right. They're really trying to. Now
good job, Holcomer.
Yep.
Holcomer kind of taking that away. And now we got a deflection. Now help side Brunmeyer. Good job. Now get there, Holcomer. Now box her out, Zipper, and somebody else gets the rebound. Good job, Red. So now Wagner ahead to Holcomer. Holcomer is looking to push. She's going to slide in the middle, and no good. Rebound, Hickman. Over the top to Wagner, and Brunmeyer will take a look. Again, Valders comfortable. Nice little bounce pass to Zipper over the top. No good. Holcomer trying for the rebound. Good basketball here the last few possessions overall. Team sharing the ball and help defense there again for Brunmeyer. Nice footwork and got a boxer out. Yeah, I mean, good defense, good position for both teams here. 1-point lead and we're going to have a foul. Good.
Second personal foul, Schroeder. First team foul back into the game for the Falcons number 23, Kevin Wilmot. Also number 3 for the Vikings, Cassidy.
So Cassidy Tuchel back in the game. She'll head over to the corner and see if she can pick up where she left off, Todd. She had 2 threes before she exited the game.
We could use them.
Well, we need both. You go to the post too much, and then, then they try to take that away. Guards do too much good, then they come out. There's just a lot of ebbs and flows in the game. So Wagner looking to skip over to Hickman. Little runner, quick shot.
Go over the top.
How do you like that?
6'2" girl.
A 10-inch height difference, and Hickman's going to trot back and say, haha, I got you. So, all right. I used to hate that when I was playing. So now Wagner gets beat off the dribble, and 32 kicks it out. Valders with a 1-point lead now. Schleiwe hasn't touched the ball much. Now Holcomer kind of trying to deny the face crossing. Good defense, Valders. Sheboygan Falls being patient.
There you go.
Now high post again. There's great angles from the high post. And good defense, Holcomer. And, oh, I don't like that.
I think Megan Holcomer was just standing there straight up, looked like guarding position, and she leaned into her.
Yeah, I don't know what you tell your kid on that one. I mean, she was right there. She was right there. She didn't even leave the ground. And I don't like that one, Todd. I was talking to somebody about kind of unfortunate plays in ball where sometimes officials will call, like if an offensive player just slams into. Now, offensive rebound, we missed that.
We didn't jump, and we
it's going to cost us. No, we got a box out. And hustle, okay, no, Fisher's got it. You don't want to be giving up offensive rebounds on free throws. So nice little shot for Hickman. Gets it to drop, and Valders going to have a 2-point lead. 38-36.
Shooter's touch from Morgan Hickman.
I like that Valders is playing mad, Todd, because, nice job. Nice job, Schleyaway being unselfish on that play. She kind of stepped through, and then the help D was waiting to help on Schleyaway, and Schleyaway threw it where the help came from. So now Neufeld coming in for Wagner. Tie game. 23, Kelly Muehlbauer. How many does Muehlbauer have?
She's got 3. So
Oh.
this will be looking for
Who
4.
am I thinking of?
But
21
she
Schrader, maybe.
Yeah.
She must have a bunch.
Schrader's got 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah, okay. Second time around, we'll always have a little better feel for where everybody is. That's 2 in a row. Now we got a box back. And Holcomer all the way to the rim, and it's not going to fall. Hickman near there. And Neufeld's going to lose it out, and it's going to go back to Wagner Falls.
I think
2 in a row
sometimes
now.
that Megan comes up a little bit out of control on that drive. I mean,
It's
I
a
love the
catch-22.
aggressivity.
It's a catch-22. You want to be fast. But if you're going to not have control when you make your attempt and you're going to miss it anyway, then what's the sense? It's a balance, yeah. But you want to be able to play fast. It's kind of like in softball when you tell a pitcher, do you slow down so you're accurate, or you get used to going fast because that's how you need to be.
There's another
Steal
steal.
by Hickman.
Boy,
Now
she's
go
got
left hand, and she's going to get a layup.
Nice.
Nice job, Morgan Hickman. Great boost for the Vikes here. Now we're just under the 10-minute mark. Vikings up by 2. Good game here right now. Hickman paying attention. Nice passing. And we're going to have a foul, no shot. Baseline inbounds, Sheboygan Falls. Yeah, a lot of kind of 8 minutes in here. Each team with only a handful of fouls here. Brunmeyer going to return for who we have here. Brunmeyer and Wagner returning for Tuchel and Holcomer.
Morgan Hickman very active defensively. I mean, she's got quite a few steals tonight.
Yeah.
That led to buckets. I mean, she's
And
got 12 points.
That's what you need. You need multiple players to just kind of find a way. Nice little drive by 12. Podekar being aggressive all game, Todd. She's been kind of passing and driving in the middle there.
Yeah, she was kind of hurt in the first half. She had 3 fouls.
Oh, okay. But she's aggressive. She's a senior, strong player. Now we got Sheboygan Falls, and man, that's going to be a block. You can see that all day. And Schleyaway now looking to probably get it high post again. That's where she starts, and then she slides down. 3-point attempt up and good. Julia back on the 3-pointer, 5'4" senior. And Sheboygan Falls.
They only gave her a 2.
Yeah, they gave her a 2. I thought that was a 3. So now Wagner headed to the corner, kicks it back out, swings it. Hickman, and now against the zone. Ooh, Neufeld wasn't ready. 3-pointer for Fisher. No good. Back of the rim, and rebound to Podekar. I can kind of cheat and listen to the announcer for the pronunciations, Todd.
Schlewy.
Podekar. Schlewy. Muehlbauer. That'll be a foul. No? Schlewy kind of slides around, and Sheboygan Falls taking a 4-point lead. Valders going to get a timeout. Timeout Valders, so they'll talk it over.
I'm very impressed by her.
By
She was
Schlyway, yeah.
very, very athletic.
I agree.
Just put her head down and dribble left hand, put up with her.
All right, we're going to get to break here. All right, we are back here coming out of the timeout. So quick talk for Valders, and Valders going to have the ball down for 8:26 to go. Halfway through the second half. Great half of basketball so far. Todd, both teams kind of getting on little runs, and biggest lead for either team in quite a while at 4. So now Sheboygan Falls in man, and Wagner going to shoot the 3 up nice and high and drops it in. Nice shot for Audrey Wagner, second 3 of the game. I like that she didn't hesitate on that, Todd. And now Valders in a 2-3. 1 point deficit, and help D, nice job Neufeld. Wagner waiting behind as well. Now, if you're Valders, you got to think, what is hurting you? And very clearly, those high post touches. Those high post touches are bugging us because it's improving the probability of a positive attempt for Sheboygan Falls. Now, three-pointer up for Sheboygan Falls, and it's going to fall. Kelly Muehlbauer. So now Sheboygan Falls with a 3 of their own. And now back to man, and we're going to have a foul. Who's that one on? Sheboygan Falls wondering the same thing. They kind of got the benefit of that last time. That was the same type of play. I mean, the hands are straight up, and if the offense is shooting into your arms, that's not illegal contact. I kind of agree. Coach for Sheboygan Falls is kind of saying, what did she do? Well, if being there is a foul, then she's fouled, I guess. But that was kind of the same thing Coach Otto was having to say. It's a little light. Like, you got to see the hit. And I don't know. Or, actually, I shouldn't say that you have to see the hit. You have to see a hit that's illegal by way of non-verticality. So Neufeld going to convert one of the 2. And it's going to be 47-44. We're never going to lose the coach in us, Todd, are we?
Lose the what?
The coach in us?
No, not at all.
Because as coaches, we defend the players when it comes to calls. And sometimes we don't always defend the officials.
Yep.
So now Valders 2-3, a wide open 3 up top. And, nice little rebound. I forgot. Schlewy, okay. Wagner in there. And now she's going to get the rebound.
Cross her over.
So now she kind of hops back. We're going to get a skip over to Hickman. Into the middle, lays it up off the backboard. No good.
She
Rebound
tripped a little bit when she drove.
Yeah, just enough. All right. So now don't follow Cassidy. And now there's that free entry again.
They fouled her so easy.
I mean, at some point, you just got to not allow the free passing of that ball into. So now swings it over to Wagner. Wagner thinking about it, swings it over to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer to Tuchel. Tuchel to Wagner, looking at Schlewy, and swings it back up. So now Falls in. Actually, they're in a zone. They're in a zone right now. I just saw a pass off. I just saw Schlewy pass off Wagner when she cut across the baseline. So they're either in a 2-3 matchup here. So now a little bit of a lead here for Sheboygan Falls, opening up that 5-point lead. Valders got to stay aggressive with what they're doing. Anybody's game here. A lot of these early like first round conference games, it's wide open. Games could go either way. It's a matter of who's going to step up and who's going to get a run, and who's going to get steals or who's going to command rebounds, play defense, whatever. And that's going to be a turnover. Number 11, Lillian Reinl, she back cut and stopped, and Schlewe threw it away. They got a little miscommunication there. So now, being a good possession right here. 6 minutes to go. And I could use, now it's not man, it's still 2-3. Maybe a high post touch
kick.
and kick out though. Hickman, little runner, no good. And now Sheboygan Falls pushing. Now we got to have some help D here.
Yeah.
And there's that free entry again. Yeah. I know the trouble is, Todd, is if you front offensive. Oh, he's calling a foul on 5. Yep. So Schlewe attacked and got in front, and Brunmeyer's going to foul. That's going to be the 15th foul for the Vikes. The trouble, Todd, is if you are giving up inches and you front the high post, now if the ball goes to the corner, you have a top down that's unguarded. So that's the trouble. But halfway around, the way Claire is now, trying to deny, trying to be, a pest. So now a three-pointer up for 32, no good. And it's going to go right back to her, and we're going to have a foul on free throws. So Valders needs to find a rally here, Todd. Right now, all the momentum is with Sheboygan Falls. It's relatively quiet in the gym. Sheboygan Falls with a decent amount of momentum right now. They did change from a 3-2 to a 2-3. And I think we're getting the top of the, actually no, we're getting the elbow 3 if we're fast enough. We'll see how that unfolds. But the post is not really there anymore for Valders. So 2 made free throws for Falls. Now we're over to Hickman in the corner. Swings it to Fisher. Fisher back to Hickman, back into Zipper. No good.
Bumped a little bit from the side.
No, Zipper's not feeling it right now. And a lot of three-point attempts it's wide open. And Hickman's got it. We're running.
There.
All right, here we go, Hickman. Let's get it out to. Oh, nice little.
What a
finish.
step through.
Very nice. Timeout, Coach Otto, as Valders cuts to 5, 4:38 to go, and they're going to talk it over.
14 for Hickman.
14 points, okay. And then imagine Zipper has probably 8 or so.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. She has 7 at the half, which she's only got 2 at the second half.
We're going to get to break here.
Yep.
All right, we're back on here. I don't know if you're wondering why I'm going to that music. I get copyright protected with even as little as 5 seconds worth of any music material, and it flags my broadcast. So I try to avoid that, anything with words on it. So now Valor isn't back to man. When they were in that 2-3, that we were giving up wide open threes. So now Schlewe is skipping, dangerous, and I'd like to see us put just a little more denial on her.
Yeah, they're just letting her freely.
We're not even body to body there.
She can freely catch the ball wherever she wants.
So now Holcomer, nice help by Hickman, and I thought we might have got a travel there. So we're gonna have a foul. That's bonus free throws coming up here. So Valders in the penalty. That's gonna be a factor. Valders gonna have to play clean defense. We've got 4 minutes to go. Probably, 8 to 10 possessions, and You know, so you gotta. Everyone matters now if they're gonna close this lead or close this deficit. First free throw up and good for Julia Beck, 5'4" senior. I think did she just make 2 prior?
She had a bucket.
A
She had
bucket, okay.
before, yeah.
Second free throw up and good. So now Valders got it, heading this way over to Tuchel. This would be an excellent 3, no good, air ball. And it's going to Fisher. She'll try again, gets both feet behind. No good, and no rebounds on that weak side where they're skipping all the way ahead, and Hickman's going to kick it out. I see an ESPN table over on the far court, Todd. Do you see that?
I do.
Amy Olsen was telling me I got to up my game because we don't have a table and we don't have a sign. So I don't know.
I don't know if we can compete with ESPN, but
No, I don't think so. Oh, now a 3-point attempt for Schliewey. No. And rebound Fisher looking ahead to Tuchel. And Tuchel.
we need a little run here.
Yeah, we got to find some energy here. Find some energy now. They're back to 3-2. And over in the corner. Now, Tuchel, got to be aggressive, Red. We're down
We gotta attack.
7. And we got to stay attacking now. High post, kick, and there you go. Fisher was thinking about it. And somebody's got to be willing to shoot the ball. And Tuchel puts it in. So now Schliewey gets it ahead, and oh, come on.
I don't know. I didn't see much there.
Well, as a defender, you don't know how to play. Like you play one night, and there's contact galore, and then the next night. So it's one of the elements. I mean, there's a lot of emotion in basketball. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Like, if you're a swimmer, if you're in track, if you're cross country, like there's not a lot of controversy. It's you and you.
Right.
Like nobody's hanging on your legs in track. Nobody's like pulling on your toes and or being subjective in swimming or basketball. There's a lot of subjective sways within the game.
We got to go, Valders.
So yeah, Valders got to get going here now. 5-point lead and little runner. Ooh, tough.
Oh, that was no arm.
And now here we go. Holcomer in the middle. Oh. That one, she kind of did slow down, so I don't know what to tell you, Todd. I mean, she had Schliewey right there. Schliewey might have got a piece. So now Schliewey's going to attack.
Another foul by...
That one I agree with.
Fourth person. Addison Schliewey.
So now Grace Neufeld will take a rest.
Now
4 fouls for Grace.
2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean,
we need something
we got to
here.
find a way here. We need a miss. And that one comes off and rebound Zipper. Nice to see Valders clear out on that. So now Hickman over to Fisher. Fisher to Hickman. Down in the middle. And there we go. Now I like that too. But I like that. It was very clear that Schliewey's arms were tilted at at a 10 o'clock. Okay? So the only thing I agree with the player there is if you get hit in the stomach, your hands are going to fall. So if you get hit right beneath the chest, right beneath the heart,
Right.
your arms are going to come down. But I think her arms were down a little if you looked at her from the side. So free throw up for maybe this is what Valders needs, a little energy. Lead cut to 4 now, 2 minutes to go. Valders could use a steal and a break. Hickman, where are you? This would be Hickman time for a steal and a break, don't you think?
I would say.
So we got to try to deny Schliewey. Good rebound, number 12, Podaker. And now don't foul, but we got to be aggressive defensively. Now they're going to go in to the middle and
Good block.
block shot, and we got to steal.
Good,
And we got
get
a
a foul,
foul
yes.
on 5. There we go. So now we're getting a little energy in the gym right now. Little energy. So now that's going to be the
That's
fourth
her
foul
fourth. Yep.
on number 5, Schliewey. Oh, my bad. That's number 5. That's going to be the 5. That's
Really?
huge. I mean, touch foul, yeah. So that's what coach is kind of saying, touch fouls. I don't know that I agree on that one. Probably wasn't a touch foul, but there was a couple earlier in the first half where those were pretty much touch fouls, but not the last two. So, all right, here we go. So now Valders 4-point deficit.
Don't force it in there if you don't have to.
Nice little, no, she could have got a timeout. And it's going to go Valders. A lot of energy right now. Todd, a lot of energy in the gym.
And we don't have to force that. We really tried to weave that pass in there.
ESPN I just got to notice they're pushing SportsCenter back till the conclusion of this game. This is going to be a nail biter. Hey, I got to get my music off. All right, we are back. Ready to roll. Okay, now Valders ball baseline, down 4. 2-3 on the inbounds, over to Tuchel. Tuchel gets it in the middle, back out to Fisher. And now Fisher swinging. Good urgency for Red right now. Be fast, you got to keep at it. Tuchel's going to get a 3 in the air, no good. And rebound, Sheboygan Falls. All right, now I like to see full man pressure right here. Full man pressure, don't fall. They're looking for Schlewe, but she's not in there. Yep, now the Sheboygan Falls not going to be comfortable. We've got a little bit of energy. We got to keep up our pressure, and that's going to be a foul.
You don't have
Reached
to.
across. Reached across the body. So now it's going to be up to Falls to get to the line. You can just tell, though, those players' eyes were down.
Right. They're not used. They're not used to playing like that.
No, I mean, and they're always probably. I mean, I'm assuming this is the first time I've seen this team play, but they're probably always used to having that outlet in Schlewe. And now free throw up and good for Julie Beck. Sheboygan Falls making a lot of free throws tonight. We talked about the importance of that early on in the game. So now next free throw, no good, and it's going to be rebound Fisher. Nice rebound by the senior, and now Valders with a chance here to cut it to a one-possession game. So now we're screening the top, and Hickman's looking to push. He's going to slice in the middle, and no good, and careful. And that's going to be, what do we got there? It looked bad, but I think what happened is Hickman bumped into the shooter, and then that shooter ran into Fisher. I don't know. Did you see anything else there?
No.
Students didn't like that. But they're getting excited now. So we're close to the 1 minute mark. We're going to shoot 2. First free throw up and good. Falls doing a nice job at the free throw line. Second free throw in the air and good. So now Valders inbounds to Tuchel, and Tuchel over to Hickman. Hickman to Fisher, ball in the air, and no good. Rebound again. Nice job, number 12. I think Potiker's had a nice game, Todd. I don't know how many points. You said she had foul trouble, but I think the senior has made an impact in the game. She's been strong with the ball.
Right, yeah. She's got 4 points, but played a real nice floor game.
Yeah, I agree. So another free throw, good. Now we're extended here to 8 points. So the free throws really make it, kind of a bridge to a multi-possession game for Sheboygan Falls here. Next free throw up and good. Great job by Sheboygan Falls. So a 30-second timeout, Falcons. I would assume he's going to say, hey, we don't need shots, let them follow us. So we're going to get to break again. All right, here we go. So 1 minute mark here. Fisher, Hokemer, Hickman, Zipper, and Tuchel in the game. So now over to Fisher. Fisher thought about it. Now to Hickman. Hickman not looking to shoot. Tuchel will shoot the three. Ball is up, no good. Rebound to Hokemer, and Hokemer's going to get it to fall. Timeout, Valders. Cuts it to 7, my bad. 45 seconds to go. And we'll get back to another break here. Full timeout, and we'll be back on the other side.
Checking back into the game for the Vikings.
Little young MC in the house here. Another bust move wrap.
All right, we got to get a steal here.
Okay, so Sheboygan Falls inbounds, and looking to foul right away is Brunmeyer. She's going to get the foul, and number 1, Julie Beck, is going to head back to the free throw line. So if you're Sheboygan Falls, who do you want to see at the line? I'm not sure. Does it matter? Because right now Beck's been making a lot of free throws. And you know, you see a lot with Sheboygan Falls. They're building a lot of confidence. They played brilliant tough the other night, and you know, now they come in and win a close game against Valders. And I believe somebody told me that in the brilliant game, it was like a last second, like Falls had the lead, and Andy Taylor in the game for the Vikes, that Falls had the lead, and then Brilliant got fouled, made 2 free throws at the end. So I mean, that's a pretty good accomplishment. So now rebound Hickman. We're at 41 seconds, 8-point lead. Hickman's going to get all the way to the rim for Fisher. Foul, and we'll shoot some free throws. And Hickman thought she might have been slow to get up, but I think she's going to be all right. We're going to have 2 shots by Caitlin Fisher. So, yeah, I mean, you look at Falls, other than Podaker, and then who was the other one? Muehlbauer. Oh, I guess Beck. Beck is a senior too, so I guess they're not full of young players, but there's a decent amount of some young players on this team.
Right.
You know,
Well, they've got,
in that sense, you say, hey, you get 4 years now on varsity. By the time those kids are seniors, they could be, you know, pretty solid group. So now 6-point game. Way to make the free throws for Fisher. And we're going to have a foul. See, I wish, you know, Kaylin Fisher just kind of got hit there, and it's going to be a foul on her. She's thinking that's not cool. I honestly, Todd, I wish there would be a rule in the game where you could have a take foul. Okay?
Right.
Like under a minute, if you put 2 hands on gently, you automatically know that whistle's going to blow. Or you could, like, I don't know. You know, it just seems like you're nervous as a player that if you touch them barely, it's not going to blow the whistle's not going to blow. So then you say, all right, I got to hit them. But then you hit them, and it looks bad, and you look like a bad sport, and somebody could get injured. So 1 out of 2 free throws, 7-point game now, 35 seconds to go. Hickman up to Fisher. Fisher's thinking about it, and she's going to get it into Zipper, kick it back out to Tuchel. Puts on the line. It's a 2-pointer, no good. Rebound Fisher, and no good, out of bounds. It's going to stay Valders ball. Baseline inbound.
A foul could be called. They don't have the walk anymore, the intentional walk in Major League Baseball. You can just give them a sign, and that's it. So
they don't have that anymore.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to pitch 4 pitches. You can just intentionally walk somebody.
Oh, now.
Right. Yep. In Major League.
Well, yeah. That's just logical. Like, why go through? Why watch that? I mean, I like that. So, I mean, that's your point. Like, why couldn't there be a take foul? So now, nice screen by Andy Taylor, and Hickman's thinking about. Hickman won't shoot that 3 though. So you almost wish he kind of had 3-point shooters. Little runner for Hickman, no good. And we're down to 2.8 seconds. Looks like this one's going to go Sheboygan Falls way. So now Fisher into Tuchel, back down to Zipper. One last bucket, no good. So nice, solid game for Sheboygan Falls. That's how it's going to end. It's going to be 60-53. Sheboygan Falls is going to take the win tonight. Kind of get through the lines here. Todd will let you add up your totals.
Friday night versus Two Rivers. Thursday night, we'll be back here for the boys matchup versus the Brown Collie Jets. Have yourselves a good night, folks.
All right, so Todd, I guess we'll get back in here. Kind of a quick recap of what we're going to do. I guess we'll talk about how the game started. The game started kind of both teams unfamiliar with each other. And when you look at Sheboygan Falls, they were going to play that zone, and they were going to have length, and they were going to try to get the ball to the high post. Valders found a way to get into the post. Claire Zipper, Grace Neufeld, solid halves for the Vikes. You go into halftime. Sheboygan Falls had an answer to that full court pressure all day, and really Valders pressure never bothered Falls.
Right.
So that was a good strategy for Sheboygan Falls. And then you go into halftime, 1-point game. You come out, both teams kind of, get a couple here and there. You found a few 3-pointers. I think Audrey Wagner hit a couple of threes. Cassie Tuchel a couple of threes. Caitlin Fisher never got it going tonight, scoring-wise. What did you have for scoring?
Scoring for Valders, leading Valders was Morgan Hickman with 14. Claire Zipper had 10. And then Cassie Tuchel had 8 points. And then leading Sheboygan Falls was Addison Schlewy with 19. Natalie Nikolai, the freshman, had 14. And then Kelly Muehlbauer Muehlbauer and Mackenzie Schrader each had 7.
Yeah. So I mean, solid all around. I thought Sheboygan Falls showed a lot of quality play by a variety of players.
Right.
I would say. I mean, they clearly got the ball into Schlewe. She was the most dominant physical force. She was also an unselfish player, I thought. I thought there was times where she looked to attack, and there was times she looked to facilitate. I was impressed with the sophomore. And then Sheboygan Falls, multiple players shooting threes, making threes, back making free throws down the stretch. Other players for Sheboygan Falls making free throws. That was kind of it. I mean, once they got out to that 5-7-point lead, Valders really, didn't. They kept giving more free throws that Sheboygan Falls were making.
Right.
And then before you know it, that lead is 9. And then if we're not scoring to match that, it just was kind of over there. So, down the stretch, you give credit to the players that made plays. Sheboygan Falls did a nice job tonight. So, what was Sheboygan Falls in the conference? Do you remember?
They were 0-3. They did their first conference win.
Okay. Well, good win. I mean, they played brilliant, tough though.
Right.
I don't know if they played New Holstein, and I think maybe Chilton they played. But, this middle of the conference is clearly up for grabs between Valders, Sheboygan Falls, and Chilton. It's pretty clear that that's kind of the middle of the road, and then you got Brilliant and New Holstein up top, and then Roncalli and Two Rivers are kind of probably the lower side of things. So Valders is going to be traveling to Brillion. Brillion made it to the sectional final last year, brought back all 5 starters. We will be coming from the Brillion Gymnasium this coming Friday, and we'll be on the air. That'll be our next broadcast, and I'm not sure where Sheboygan Falls head to. Did you hear him say?
I heard. I think maybe Ron Colley. But
okay.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll get a little run. So the 3-game winning streak is broken tonight. Valders is gonna have to ride home and kind of evaluate and try to get that next one on Friday. So they'll fall to 3-6 on the year, and it was a fun game. I mean, could have been anybody's game. We kind of talked about it being a pick'em in the beginning, and overall kind of went Sheboygan Falls' way tonight. Maybe Valders will get it when they head back to the home gym.
There you go.
All right. Well, hey, for Todd Grall, I'm Dan Wagner. We'll see you on the next episode, and thanks for visiting with us tonight.
Have a good night.